Hi, my name is Paul Eikren. I'm an instructor here in television documentary at TFC. And there's a couple of points and things that perhaps I could present to you today to think about when making a documentary film. One point that you may want to consider is when you're doing interviews. You really have to prepare yourself to the content of the question that you formulate. And that's your job as the producer director of a particular show with a particular subject matter. You should really take care in the questions that you prepare, because these questions really make up the content of the show that you're going to get, or the show that you want to get. So you should be very careful in how you construct the questions, and they should have in them the information that you require from your interviewee to construct stories through the content of what you're going to hear. So be very careful how you formulate these questions, and they're always directed at pulling the storyline ahead in the content that you want out of them. One more little tip. At the end of your question, you should always, and try and remember to do this always, is ask one question. And you can frame it in two different ways. One thing that I always do is, I always ask the person, is there anything that I didn't know enough about to ask you that you want to talk about? Or you could rephrase that. You could say, is there anything else that you want to contribute that we didn't cover? So you're giving them the option to take your questions and add a whole bunch of information, possibly from the person who was kind of restricted to the questions that you were asking. So it works twofold. You get the information as a producer director that you constructed, and you may get a whole other bit of stuff that could be fit into the film to make your story even better. So guys, keep that in mind. Always ask that last question. Is there anything that I didn't know enough about that you want to tell me?